Hey YouTube, what's going on? I've got a must-watch video for all you Christians out there. If you're not a Christian, I recommend becoming a Christian. If you don't have Jesus, I would get Jesus because life is short and eternity is forever. So get Jesus. But I am going to read something very important to y'all. Me and my family have been studying this for a couple weeks now, just because it's a short passage, but it's in Ephesians chapter 6. We're going to start in verse 10 and go down to verse 18. But this talks about the armor of God, okay? And this is something that you need as a Christian. That protects you from the devil, protects you from the world, helps you to be able to fight against evil and to be able to prevail, okay? But you have to have the whole armor of God. That's what this is. And me and my kids and my wife have been studying this. It's super important. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it, and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, this is super important for any Christian. Okay. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. All right, it's talking about, think about old Roman looking armor. We're talking about from your knee to your waist is having your loins girt about with truth, okay? A lot of Bible studies will say the belt. All right, but it's more than a belt. All right, so this is the section of armor between your knees and your waist, okay? Having your loins girt about with truth. And having on the breastplate of righteousness. All right, the breastplate is from your neck to your waist. All right, that's the breastplate of righteousness. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. All right, your feet shod, that's your armor for your feet, of course. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. All right, you have to have your shield to be able to protect yourself. And take the helmet of salvation. You have to be saved. You have to have the helmet of salvation. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Okay, your sword, the sword of the Spirit. That is this. That is this King James Bible. That is this holy word here. This is the word of God. All right. So here's your sword. This is your sword. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. Okay. All right, now let's go over this just real quick. Go over it. Okay, the whole armor of God. First thing, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. All right, truth. Very important. Tell the truth. Be truthful. Be honest. Be true. Be true to yourself. Be true to God. Be true to your family. Be true to your country. Be true. Truth. All right. And having the breastplate of righteousness. All right. Everyone knows what it means to tell the truth. Righteousness is actually just doing right. Doing what's right. That is being righteous, is doing what's right. So if you go every day and you do what's right, then you are being somewhat righteous. Okay. So the breastplate of righteousness. There's two. All right, your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. All right, the preparation of the gospel of peace. What is the gospel of peace? That is Jesus, okay? That is being able to tell people about Jesus. That is being able to walk the right path that you're supposed to walk. It keeps you from going places that you shouldn't be, all right? The preparation of the gospel of peace. All right, so that's your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. All right, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. All right, your shield, very important, the shield of faith. Faith will protect you against attacks from the devil and from the wickedness of the world. Faith will be your shield. Whenever bad things are going to happen, and you have to have faith. Faith is believing without seeing. Okay, there's a passage in the Bible where one of the disciples says that they'll believe that Jesus has came back whenever they touch the nail holes and feel his side. And so Jesus goes to him. I think it was Thomas. And he says, hey, touch my sides, feel my hands. And he did. And he said, okay. He said, well, you believe and have seen. Blessed are those that believe that have not seen. I love that. That's one of my favorite parts in there. Because we have not seen and we believe. So we are blessed. All right. But yeah, the shield of faith. All right. Now the next thing, take the helmet of salvation. That is Jesus. That is being saved, y'all. It is so important to protect your mind, to protect your thoughts, to protect what you control your body with your mind. Okay, that's the helmet is going to protect you controlling what you do. You have to be saved. You have to have the helmet of salvation. Okay, and that is Jesus. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. That's pretty self-explanatory. The sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. That is just this King James Bible right here. You have to have this. It is your sword. Every soldier has to have some sort of weapon to also protect himself, protect the people he loves. And to be able to be a soldier for God, you have to have a sword. Okay, you have to be able to fight against wickedness. And the only way that you could do that is with this sword. Okay, you have to read this Bible, you have to study this Bible, and that is going to be your sword that you use. It's just like in a battle, you'll see soldiers that are really good, that are great fighters. That's because they study with their swords. They learn how to use their swords. Okay, they spend time with their swords. You spend time with this Bible, and that's the difference in you being a soldier out there that's fighting and doing things, or being one out there that's just swinging your sword around a little bit and getting killed. Okay, that's as simple as I can put it for y'all to be able to understand. Is spend time with your sword. All right, this is your sword, the Word of God, the Bible, the Holy Bible. This is your sword. All right, spend time with it, get better with it, and you will be a proficient soldier. You will be an effective soldier of God, okay? All right, so now let's go over all the things again one more time. All right, your loins girt about with truth. 1, having on the breastplate of righteousness. 2, your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. 3, the shield of faith. 4, the helmet of salvation. 5, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. 6. All right. So that is the whole armor of God. You take that right there and you've got the whole armor of God. All right. And the more that you read this Bible and the more that you study it, the more efficient you're going to be. You're going to be a warrior. Okay. And you have to have all your armor to be able to protect yourself. And you need to have training with your weapon, with your sword. Okay. With your sword, you need to be trained. So this is super important. God bless all of you that have took the time to watch this video, and I really hope that this helps you. Just go out there, do your best, and put on the whole armor of God and study. Spend time with your sword so you can be a good soldier. You can be an effective soldier. You can be one that is taking down enemies. Okay? But yeah, God bless you, and like and subscribe, and we'll see you. Bye.